thanks for connecting back to my channel. If this is your first time connecting with me, thank you very much for stopping by. To all of my existing subscribers, I appreciate your support. And for today's video, I have a shopping haul. I'm going to show you some of the great deals or the great finds that I have found in the past few weeks to give you some ideas of how you can design your home or integrate home decor within your unique spaces. So I'm kind of looking around just to see how I want to start this shopping haul, but what I'm going to call it is Contemporary Glam. The reason why I'm calling it Contemporary Glam is because just about everything that I'm sharing and showing today is shining in some sort or fashion. It falls within the glam category. So Contemporary Glam is what I'm going to call it. And with that, let's get at it. So the first item are actually, they are candle holders. So I have two of them right here, and I just kind of want to show a little bit of the detail. These came from overstock.com. I purchased these about, I'm going to say, a month ago. There were just additional pieces that I wanted to go with a design, but I love the detail that you see in the actual candle holder itself, more in the a mix between a champagne and a bronze. But I really like this because they were different, and of course they are not the glass or see-through, but I still consider this to be in the glam category because it's close to the family of gold. So actually it has more of a pewter blend. I'm not sure how well it shows up on the camera, but there are gray streaks in here. But two candlestick holders, and one looks to be about, I'm gonna say about 8 to 10 inches, and the other is about 12 to 14 inches. So these were perfect to just kind of add another accent piece to my decor. And again, these came from overstock.com. I don't remember the exact price, but the two of them together, I believe, was around $25 to $30. I know they were not that expensive. So this is the first items that I want to show you. But the reason why I got these are not necessarily for the candle holders themselves, even though again I really do like the geometric shape that it has. It's just a diamond, a diamond, because it's not a triangle. It's a diamond, but the sides are a little bit longer, so kind of a diamond turned on the side, turned horizontal. But I love the pattern, but the reason why I got these was not necessarily because just of these, because I have a lot of candle holders. It was because of the matching orb balls that also came with it. So let me get those and show those to you as well. Let me take some of these pillows down, and I have it already set up right here. So it was because of this. I love decorating with orb balls, all colors, all sizes. But again, these, they have two that have the same pattern as, I almost dropped it. They have two that have the same pattern as the candle holders, the diamond pattern turned horizontally. But then they also have one that is just no pattern, and you know, it still has, you can see it has the gray, I hope you can see it has the gray tones that run through the ball itself. So I really like this. You can see the gray tones at the end of the balls. I really like this, and I really loved how the tray looks. It's very nice quality, and again, this comes from overstock.com. But I loved how the tray swoops at the end to give a flare effect on the side, so it doesn't just sit totally flat on the table. When you sit it flat on the table, towards the ends, has a lift just a little bit. So this is why, and if you just look at the quality of it, Overstock.com sells very nice items, but you can see the shine just from here. Hopefully the light is not messing that up too bad, but you can see the shine pattern just from here of the quality of it. What I also particularly like that the orb balls themselves sit down in the circular holes right here. You know how you have the tray and you have to position them and hope that they don't move or roll? So I really like that this design was made so that once you put the orb ball in there, it stays exactly in place and will not at least roll out or roll on the tray to the adjacent balls. So this, I don't remember the price of this, but similar in price to the candle holders themselves. So I wanted this as a complete set, the tray with the orb balls plus the 2 candle holders, and I can mix and match and put them in different places. But these were the first items that I purchased. I do buy from Overstock.com from here to there. I have some beautiful chairs that I'm going to show when I do my master bedroom video. I'm still waiting on 1 or 2 pieces. I purchased a rug from Overstock.com. I've purchased chandeliers from Overstock.com. So they really have great quality, and if you're in need of any of those items, do give them a try. Let me just put this down and get the next item. So Overstock.com is one of my favorite online places to shop. Up until recently, I always went to Wayfair, and I still do go to Wayfair, but now it is Wayfair and Overstock.com to include some others. So those are the first 2 items. They came from, again, Overstock. So now look at this beautiful vase right here. And you can see just by the way I'm holding it that it is, I want to estimate, about 24 inches tall. It reminds me of Mother's Pearl, the pattern. Let me bring it a little bit closer so you can just see it, and I'm going to turn it just a little bit. So it's the same pattern all the way around, but what I really like about it is depending on where you sit it and how the light may or may not shine on it, but if you have light that hits it direct or every now and then this vase will pick up, some of that light and look like it has a glow effect on it. At least that's what's happening here in my house. So it just gives it a sparkle, is what I should say. But I really love this because you can not only see the natural beige tones, but it has, this really reminds me of a soft pink. I can see a little bit of cream in here. So again, depending on where you sit it and the natural light sources that you have, you could pick up any of those colors. But again, this came from Home Goods. This was $19.99. I mean, this is an incredible find that will be difficult to match anywhere else. A base of this height, to include the quality and the design for $20, you can't beat that. So Home Goods is always a go-to place, go-to location. And if you can't find it at the first Home Goods, like everybody else who shops at Home Goods, just keep going to the other Home Goods. You're sure to find it sooner or later. But I was able to find this one at my local Home Goods, and I liked it so well. But when you design with a vase of this height, you definitely have to have the space wherever you are putting it at. So I wanted to pick up the shorter one as well. Now let me put the 2 of these side by side to give you an idea. Okay, so now you can see I pretty much got them lined up the same, so you can see the height of the larger one over the shorter one. So let me put this larger one back down. Same type vase. I love the gold. I'm gonna say it's really in the family of copper opening there. This one was $14.99. Cannot beat it. Cannot beat it. So with this shopping haul, again, I'm calling this Contemporary Glam. Why do I call it Contemporary Glam? Because you can decorate this for various styles within your home, whether it's modern or contemporary. You can put it a lot of places, do a lot of things with it. But with this Contemporary Glam, or what I'm calling Contemporary Glam, is ageless. You will always be able to design or decorate with this. These styles will be around for a while. It's just depending on how you accent it. These can go a lot of places. You can have these in the bathroom. You can have them on buffet tables, coffee tables. I mean, pretty much the sky's the limit. It will fall within a very nice design or decor pattern in the glam family. So I love it. I mean, it's shiny, good quality, great price, $14.99. And these are the types of items that you can put out. You really don't need everything to be glam in that particular space, because these will become the focal points for your glam decor or design. So I got those two right there from Home Goods, which everyone knows Home Goods is a great store to go to. So I also like the color silver. These, although they have the white base, they're pulling in the gold tones. I really love to decorate with silver, pewter, gray, also in that color palette as well. So I shopped around and I purchased this ceramic vase. I'm pretty sure this one came from At Home, but for sure the price was $14.99. The reason why I like this is because I'm just comparing the tags, because Home Goods is clearly marked. So I believe this is At Home, but don't quote me, but the price for sure is correct. It's $14.99. The price is still on it. What I loved about this is the ribbed effect. I love the ribbed effect. It gives an otherwise would be a standard base its own unique design, where any floral that you put in here would automatically just add to more of the touch of elegance that it already has. I'm a big fan of tall vases. One, because I personally really don't like cutting the stems of my floral arrangements, or the florals that you get from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And admittedly, I sometimes get annoyed with bending them to put them in shorter vases, because then you could use them again for the taller ones. So I like vases that give me quite a bit of space, that makes it easier to adjust the stems so that you can get the floral arrangement to look how you want based on the height. So, just a clear opening, nothing fancy about it. But what is great is the price. For me, I love the color and the fact that the vase just has the ribbed, I'm calling this a ribbed pattern all the way up. Very nice quality, very sturdy. So, as you can see, as I said, everything that I'm sharing today in this shopping haul is shiny. It's all shiny, and shine is good. Now check this out. Look at this particular one. I'm gonna try to get some of the fingerprints off of it, but here's another one. Let's see how much this one is. Okay, so the store is At Home for the one that I just showed you, and the store is At Home for this one. Now, I just call these geometric patterns. Okay, so, I'm just gonna pivot it a little bit so you can see, and hopefully those fingerprints aren't showing up too much. But here's one when I get it in the spot that I really want it. After I get it there, I would just hold it on the top and take my cloth and wipe all the way down so the fingerprints are not as visible. But I love it. I love it because it has the wide base at the bottom, and then it kind of goes in hourglass style, and up to the top. But the different geometric, I call this geometric, right? Just gives it so much character. It's so beautiful. It too, because it's in the silver palette. I'm a fan of silver. I really like it. And this one was $39.99. So $39.99 is obviously heavier if you were able to hold them both. This one is clearly double weighted, you know, or twice the weight as this one. They both have a nice pattern, but I really like this because of the wider base and the pattern. $39.99 because I always or often, I often decorate with the silver palette. I know I can do anything with this, from bathrooms to kitchen to any other area, bedroom. I can easily do that. And I can just switch out the florals stems that I put in here. I am really looking still. I haven't come across it yet, but I love the Japanese cherry blossom floral stems. I've hit 1 or 2 stores trying to find them, cannot find them. I'm just going to order them, but I can easily envision Japanese cherry blossom stems coming out of the top of this, you know, for another occasion. So right now I've kind of showed you just the candlesticks, the orb balls, and four different vases. 2 of them, you know, that have quite a bit of height. So let's transition to something else just to kind of cover the basis of everything or all things contemporary glam. So these little beauties right here, they are actually bamboo napkin ring holders. I actually have 6 here, so I do have the set, but I'm just going to obviously function with the one and let you see it a little bit better. So they call these bamboo metal napkin ring holders. I'm prepping for fall decor, and this gold tone, right? It has I'm just gonna say brass, but then you can see the deeper rich dark blackish brown coming through. But these were at, where was I? Bed Bath & Beyond. These were at Bed Bath & Beyond. The writing is pretty small, but I believe the original price on these were, I think, $7, but I know for a fact they were marked down on sale for $3 each. So bamboo metal ring holders, and these are going to look cute, very adorable when I do my fall decor and start putting out the Thanksgiving table settings. And for $3 from Bed Bath & Beyond, and of course I never have to worry about anything on here cracking or breaking, but for $3 you just can't go wrong from Bed Bath & Beyond. So I got 6 of those to go with my contemporary glam theme. So next up, and I'm trying to be really careful so that I don't break these, but I mentioned that I purchased the candle holders and the orb balls from overstock.com. Well, the way their program works for whatever I signed up for, I had some points or some dollars, like reward dollars I had to use. And I had enough reward dollars where I only needed to pay about $5 or $10 to, you know, get another item or, you know, something that I wanted. I think I had maybe like $25 or $30 in rewards points, and what I picked out maybe was like $35. So out the door or out the cart, because I did it online, I had to pay $10, but I picked this. They said handcrafted from India, but I ordered these from overstock.com, and I'm just gonna call them Glam Jars. They're just the beautiful, beautiful glam style jars with the crystal top stopper. So obviously I would not put anything in here. It's just, you know, something I can style it with the top or without the top. And I'm being really careful because I don't want to crack it and break anything, but I'm going to call these again Glam Jars, and I have 3 of them. So this is the larger one, and then I can show you the middle sized one or medium sized one, and they're all the same. They're just in different heights. And so let me put the larger one down because I made the comparison to that, and now I'll show you the smaller one. So I can separate them and put them in other places or separate places, or I can put them all together. I'm going to leave mine all together and create like the pyramid 1, 2, 3. So that would be my 3-item collection for decorating in threes, the 5s, the 7s, when you put out your home decor items. I don't always do that, but sometimes I do. So Glam Jars, overstock.com, just, you know, something dainty. If you ever use a tray and you want the tray to hold all the glam collectibles, or if you have just a small spot, a small corner, especially like in the bathroom, on the countertop where you might not have a lot of space, this will be something perfect. So those 2 came from overstock.com. Check them out if you are looking for contemporary glam. I bought this. This came from, I'm trying to remember where I was when I brought this. When it comes to me, I'll let you know. Oh, I know. Bath and Body Works. So I went to do my resupply or restock my candles, and I saw this beautiful container right next to all of the fall decor or the Halloween holiday candles that they are putting out. And I just thought this was a nice pattern in order to place the candle in an accessory container for your candles. So this one was $24. I had a coupon, but I love it. And I just thought this was something. I decorate in gold quite a bit too. So whether you call it timeless, ageless, never old, never outdated, whatever you want to call it, this is it. This is the one that you can put in a lot of places forever until you stop decorating with candles. But very sturdy. What I liked about this one more so than the other ones I have bought is it has more of a flare effect for a larger candle to sit in here. But even though the candles are the same size, I don't like to have to snug the candles into the container like some of the other ones. So it's easier to put the candles in here and pull it out. And then it also allows you to do other stuff with this as well. It does have the holes on the side. You can see that, but it will allow for like bigger pieces of potpourri or something like that. And you can also put a small flower in here that's already in its own natural, its own initial container. So that's what I like about this. A candle holder accessory, but this is also perfect for potpourri, and it's also perfect for, I was thinking an orb ball, but it would have to be the smaller balls. You can do something like that, or a plant. You can easily use this for those items. So Bath and Body Works. If you're looking for the newer style or any style, candle holders, they had quite a few, but that was the one that I like. So that's what I got. Now, I've showed you quite a bit of vases, and I'm sure you're like, okay, she has a lot of vases. Yes, I do. I have a lot of vases because I style with a lot of vases. Just move them around the house. Make sure when you're looking for your home decor that you find decor that is multi-use. Home decor that you can put in your kitchen, and then you can move that same piece to your bedroom, to the bathroom, decorate it, change it out, and it blends. It blends in with that space. So here's what I want to show you, because yes, I have another vase. This one was $17.99 from At Home. I love it. I am obsessed. I'm going to use the word obsessed with vases that have designs. Straight vases, just the standard straight ones are okay, but when it has a design, that is when it really catches my eye. And with this one, I call the other one a geometric pattern. I'm gonna say this one is the same, but the indentions are, you know, the indentions. This patterned indention is really what I like. Now this truly fits contemporary glam. You will be able to put this in your contemporary or modern decor designs, and it will blend perfectly. I'm going to estimate that this is probably about 16 inches tall. So it's a nice size vase. And this vase was only $17.99. $17.99 from At Home. It has a wide base in order to get the stems of the flowers in without having to do too much bending or adjusting. And it's tall enough where, depending on the floral stems that you choose, you won't have to do too much bending or adjusting at all. Just put them in there and arrange the flowers or the tops of them, and you'll be good to go. But I love it. So once you see this, it's not in the same pattern, and I would not put these together because the patterns are different, but you can see, you know, it's all shiny. This shopping haul is everything shiny. Let me just move these out the way so I can share with you a few more things I have, and then we're going to call that success. So let me just give me a second to get this open. I have about 3 or 4 more things I want to show with you, and then we'll be done. So these items that I'm showing you right now, these came from Burlington, and for the most part, the Burlingtons sell the same items. You just gotta, you know, get them when you see them, and you gotta keep going to all the different Burlingtons until you find what you want. This did come from Burlington, but I got this from a Burlington when I was recently on vacation. So this one came from Buffalo, New York. So if you live in or near Buffalo, run into your local Burlingtons if you like this item, and see if they have any more in stock. So this particular box, I call it a treasure box, was $12.99. Now I'm going to show you why what else I paired with this. Now, what I particularly liked about this was the silver within the champagne. I call this champagne at the top tone. Again, contemporary glam. Everything in this shopping haul has a shine on it of some degree to some effect. So the treasure box itself allows me to, I can do something having it styled open. I can have flowers or a floral stem that drapes out of here. I can put items in here, accessory home decor items that will show with the box being open. Or I can use and have the box designed as closed. If I set this on a coffee table, I can use it for the remote controls or anything like that. So contemporary glam, this is a piece. And again, this came from Burlington, $12.99. So I have this. Now, let me show you some of the other things that I'm going to style with it. Just give me 1 second. A lot of times when you are styling your house and styling your spaces, and I'm sure that you've heard this before, but it really is true. You want to use different textures. When you're using like your fabrics and stuff, you want to use different textures. and the type of materials that your home decor is made out of. But you also want to use different shapes and designs. Different shapes and designs. You don't want everything to be square, everything to be a picture, everything to be a pillow. You get the idea. So, a jack. It is not the same color, but it's in the family of. What do I mean by that? Okay, so I'm playing off the, or capturing the, it's probably a better way to say it. I'm capturing, coordinating with the silver in this. So it doesn't have to be exact. Remember, in the color palette series, you identify your base colors, and then once you start working with your accent colors are the ones that you're bringing in for that particular design. You then coordinate within the family of. So I have a little bit of champagne, bronze, in the family of gold going on here, and then I have in the family of silver, pewter going on here. Okay, and I'll show you how that all comes together. So just simple jack. This one was $12. I don't have my glasses on, but yep, $12.99. This was $12.99, and okay, yeah, that's all I can see. Just the manufacturing. It says home collection, but I like this. You can sit this anywhere, near that or near any other sculpture or piece on your coffee table, and it's gonna really just give it a different look or flair, so that everything is not books, everything is not candles. I design with that all the time too. This is a piece that you can sit on top of the books to just bring a different look to the books themselves. So that is another item that I purchased, again, from Burlington. And even though it was Burlington in Buffalo, New York, go to your Burlington. They likely will have it. Burlington is Burlington is Burlington. But all the Burlingtons have great deals. So I was able to find some great deals when I was looking while we were on vacation. I also found some great deals in Kirkland's, but I'm going to show you that in a separate video. That's where I purchased some fall decor, not a lot, just, you know, some trinkets to say. I purchased some things up there, and I brought those back here, and now I'm ready to put the designs together. Now check this out. This is the third piece. It is simply, I'm gonna call it a tray or a bowl. I'm looking for the price. This was $9.99. Look how beautiful that is. $9.99. Now I really could use this in the kitchen if I wanted it to be a fruit bowl. Just, you know, keep it clean, but I could use it in the kitchen. I can use it on my coffee table. I could put orb balls in it. The sky is the limit. You just, you know, add a little imagination and creativity. But why did I get this? My coffee table is a nice size, pretty large size, I believe. And so I am now pulling colors from the two items that I showed you to the other items that I'm going to display with it. And I don't have a coffee table right here with me. I'm actually in the sitting area of my bedroom. I'm putting this sitting area together, so I don't have a coffee table to show you. But in an upcoming video, I'll show you how this all comes together, and then I'll tag this video so you will see. But again, from the treasure box, you remember that the bottom or the base was silver, and then I showed you this silver jack. Okay, so now I'm building on the colors. I'm still in the family of silver or pewter. I'm still in that family, pulling it all together. Now, what you want to make sure you do when you do your color palette is you don't want to over decorate or saturate too much in one color. So I think I need to have one more piece that is two-toned for both of the pieces. I need to add something else that is going to bring it all together. And for me, I like to have a piece that has height. I don't like everything to be flat. Everything on the coffee table is only 3 inches tall. Nothing's wrong with it. It's just my personal design preference. So I'm going to, sorry for all this noise, I'm going to add something that has height. And just give me a second to get this open, and then I'll share it with you. Okay, I just about got this all the bubble wrap off of it. When I purchased it, I wrapped it in bubble wrap so that I could protect it from getting broken. And this is the first time that I am opening it since that happened. Okay, sorry about all that noise, but here we are. So let me I stuffed it with paper right here to kind of buffer the glass. Okay, and so this is my last piece. Now, here's what I want to make sure that I share with you. So the accent colors for these 4 items are a blend of the silver and champagne or gold or bronze, whatever color you want to refer to it. I'm still gonna say champagne or in the family of gold. So I initially showed you this box, right? You remember, with the silver, and then it has the top champagne or family of gold. And then we went to this jack that's in the family of silver. Some people call it pewter. I then showed you this tray in the family of silver or pewter. But now for this other item, I don't need to have it saturated with only silver or pewter. I need to bring back in the gold or champagne color in order to complete the set. So I was able to find a home decor item that had both colors. Now, I love elephant statues. It's one of my favorite. I've been collecting them for many, many years. So this was just perfect for me. So you see that the base of it is silver or pewter. It just happens to be the elephant that is holding it up. It is, I'm gonna call this a candle holder, but look at the top of it. The top of it takes me back to the family for this. They're not exact, but again, they don't have to be, because I am not positioning them so one is stacked on top of the other. So you can see that the color tone is in the top base of the candle, the glass itself, and the color is in this treasure box. That's how I make the palette complete as it relates to my 4th and final color. I needed something that's gonna coordinate or play off the silver base color, which was the majority of what I had showed you, and then bring in or bring back the top color to the treasure chest or the treasure box. Okay, thank you very much for logging on to this video and stopping by. I very much appreciate your support. If you are not a subscriber, please take this opportunity to hit that subscribe button and join Freddie King's Home Decor team. I would love to have you join my channel, where I provide all types of home decorating tips and ideas, and especially the tutorials on the color palette series and how you make those colors come together to create a cohesive space, ceiling to floor or floor to ceiling. This was a shopping haul on contemporary glam. Stay tuned for more shopping hauls for the pre-fall decor and your fall decorations and designs. I thank you very much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one.